Welcome everybody, Steve here. Today I'm out camping again, and you know I like to cook over the open fire, so tonight I'm actually going to put a chicken over the open fire. And this is something that I wanted to do for a while, so we're going to do that. So I'm just getting the fire ready, putting in some briquettes. We just got a little bit of spruce burning here right now, but the briquettes are going to take over, and that's going to be my constant heat that I'm going to need to cook right. I want to cook this slow. I don't want to cook it really fast, you know. If you want to cook something fast, you throw a lot of wood on there, get some heat. But I want to cook it a little slow. So, I'm going to add some briquettes. And I'll keep adding as I go along. Alright, along with the briquettes, I'm going to throw in, I've got some apple here, some maple, and this is going to help, you know, bring up some coals, and it's going to throw out a little bit of smoke as well, flavor the chicken. Now, this is for you, Jim, from Not Too Fast for You to See. And there's a guy, there's a channel you should check out. Jim's a cool guy, channel's a cool channel, and he knows how to cook over a flame. But anyway, we got to do this. That's what's going to give us our flavor. And it'll create some coals there and keep everything nice and stable. We want a real nice stable temperature. Now we just have to sit and wait for this to kind of get to the point where we can start cooking. I'm figuring 15-20 minutes. Time to put the chicken on. Now I'm using my outdoor grill, and I'm going to be using my dome. You're going to see that in a second. Now the chicken, what I did with it, I could put a whole chicken on here, but then I'm going to have to add a couple more hours or quite a bit more time in order for it to cook. So I actually just split it down the middle, and I think that's going to be the way to do it. Now let's do this over the grill so I don't drop it into the gravel. Now, what I did with this is I salted it really well. You can brine it if you want, but if you salt it well, give it about 8 hours or so, it's going to act kind of like a brine. And then I added just a little bit of a curry mixture on top. Go ahead and season it however you want to do it. You know, this is your chicken, and this is all I'm going to give it a try. So I'm going to go with the skin up. That way when the fat renders, it's going to go into the, you know, into the meat, not into the fire. And I'm going to dome it, try and keep the temperature stable around 250 to 300. And I figure it's going to take about 1.5 to 2 hours to cook. So let's grab the dome here. Now, if you guys have watched me before, you know that I just picked this up at the store. It was a cheap little barbecue. This one happens to be a backyard grill. And I actually put a little thermometer into it so that I can see what we've got going on. And then it's just going to quicken up everything. Now, the nice thing about having your, you know, splitting this chicken down is you're going to get that flavor from the inside and the outside. And I think it's just going to give you a really good tasting chicken. If you were to put the whole chicken in, now you're just getting that smoke on the outside, not on the inside. That's my theory. We're going to see how it's going to turn out. Okay, you can see we got about a 350 temperature. I'm okay with that. I didn't think I could just maintain it with such a small little fire, but it's going good. And so now I've upped everything. If I can keep it around 300 to 350, I think that'll save us a little bit of time. Now I really think that the key to this operation is the briquettes, because they really hold their heat for a while. So every once in a while we'll just feed a couple in there, and good to go. Must have smelled something on the barbecue. It's been about an hour. Chicken's looking really, really good. Just gonna give it a flip now. Get some color on the other side. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we're into it for about an hour and a half now. That's looking good. Let's see what the other side looks like. Oh yeah, look at that. Absolutely wonderful. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glaze this. And what I've chosen today, I picked up a product at one of my local markets called Man Jam. And this is actually made with Fireball and pear. And what I did was I mixed a little bit of about a tablespoon of soup stock, a couple tablespoons of Man Jam, salt and pepper, and you're just about good to go. A little vinegar in there as well. Put it into a blender, and this is going to be our glaze. Now you can glaze it with barbecue sauce if you want. I just happen to choose pear. It's going to be awesome. This Man Jam, I bought they make a couple other products. One, they do a mango habanero with, I can't remember what liquor they put in it, but it's really good on wings. Pretty spicy. That's okay. I'm going to be liberal with this. You know, we're going to let it sit here for another little bit, so it's going to caramelize, and oh, it's going to be beautiful. It's probably enough right there. Okay. The lid back on her, let her sit for another 20 minutes or so, and we'll let her rest, and then it's dinner time. Approximately 2 hours now. Look at that, we got a little glaze on there, starting to caramelize a little bit. Got some rice, some beans, some beets. That is a meal made for a king. Check that out, that is beautiful. How can you go wrong with this? Cut a little bit of breast meat here. Wing off. Oops. There's the wing. That's all right. Okay, diving in. Got a little piece right there. You're not going to see this. Oh yeah. When you're out camping and you can cook something like this, just makes your day. This is way above what most people are eating right now, hot dogs and smokies. So anyway, I am going to sit down and enjoy this, and thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.